be a good idea if we got into the streets, Mercutio. When it's as hot as this, people get easily provoked. There's lots of Capulets about. I'm afraid if we run into them, we'll end up in a fight.
You're one of those guys who goes into a pub and takes his gun out and saying, I won't be needing you. But by the time your second drink is having an effect, you've put your gun on the bartender for no reason.
Am I really like that?
You're as hot-headed as a 9-year-old when they lose a game of Fortnite. You get angry at the smallest provocation, and when you're already feeling angry, you look around for something to provoke you.
Provoked to what?
Provoked to? No, if there were two of you, there would quickly be none, since they would kill each other. You. Why you would quarrel with a man who has one more or one less hair in his beard than you do. You would quarrel with a man for cracking hazelnuts just because you have hazel eyes. You ask, am I really like that? You are the eye with an eye for finding quarrels. Your brain is as full with quarrels as an egg is full of yolk, even after your brain's been scrambled like an egg when you've been beaten up for fighting. You fought a guy because he coughed and woke up your dog when it was asleep in the sun. Didn't you fight with a tailor for wearing his new jacket before Easter? And with another man for putting old laces in new shoes? And yet, you would lecture me about quarreling.
Where on my cranium, the Capulets are coming.
I swear on my heel, I don't give a damn.
Gentlemen, good afternoon. I'd like to have a word with you.
Just one word? With one of us? Why not add something to it? Let's make it a word and a blow.
You'll find me ready enough for that, sir, if you give me an excuse.
Can't you take some excuse instead of me giving you one?
Mercutio, you hang out with Romeo?
Hang out with him? Do you think we're in a boy band? If so, you're gonna hear some harsh notes from us. Here's the bow to my fiddle. I'll make you dance. By God, consort, you say.
We're arguing out in public. Remember Prince's threat. Either let's go someplace where we can discuss our grievances rationally, or we go our separate ways. Right here, everyone's looking at us.
We're made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for any man's preference.
Hi guys!
Well, goodbye, sir. Here comes my man.
Your man? I'd be hanged before he would put on the uniform of your manservants. You call him your servant, your follower? Go to the dueling field. He'll be your follower then. He'll follow you onto the field and give you a proper fight. In that sense, your warship may call him your follower.
Romeo, the nicest thing I can say about you is this. You're a villain.
Tybalt, I have reason to love you, and that reason prevents the anger such a remark should provoke. I'm no villain, so goodbye. I see that you don't really know me.
Boy, what you have said won't excuse the insults that you have given me. So turn around and draw your gun.
I insist. I have never insulted you, and actually have more love for you than you can guess. Until you understand the reason why, and so, good Capulet, a name I must now value as much as my own, be content with this.
Oh, Romeo, what a dishonorable, cowardly surrender. Are you gonna let his fancy-named gun moves win the day? Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you have a go with me?
I sure will. What do you want with me?
Good king of cats, I just want one of your 9 lives, which I intend to abuse, and depending on how you treat me, I may want to bash the other 8. Pluck your frightened gun out of its sack by the ears, and be quick about it, or my gun will already be hitting you around the ears.
I am ready for you.
Gentle Mercutio, lower your gun.
Sir, show me one of your fancy moves. Show me your passado.
Draw your gun, Benvolio, and beat down their weapons so they don't strike each other. Gentlemen, for shame, stop this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince expressly forbade fighting in the Verona streets. Stop, Tybalt. Stop, good Mercutio.
I've been hurt! A curse on both your families! I'm done just a scratch. A little scratch. But it's enough to do me in. Where's my page? Go, fool. Fetch a doctor. Ugh.
Have courage, man. It can't be that serious of a wound.
No, the wound's not as deep as a well, nor as wide as a church door, but it's enough. It'll do the job. Ask for me tomorrow, and you'll find me in a grave, man. I'm finished for this world. A plague on both your houses! My God, a mere dog, a rat, a mouse, or a cat can scratch a man to death. Some braggart, some rogue, some villain that fights by the book as if he is solving arithmetic problems. Romeo, why the devil did you come between us? He shot me underneath your arm.
I was trying my best to help.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I'll pass out. A plague on both your houses! They've made worms meat of me. I've had it, for sure. A plague on both your houses!
This gentleman, the prince's close relation, my true friend, has been mortally wounded on my behalf. My reputation has been tarnished by Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, who has been my relative by marriage for only an hour. Oh, sweet Juliet, your beauty has made me feminine and has softened the hard steel of my nature.
Spirit has climbed up to the clouds, having left the earth so soon.
We haven't seen the end of fallout from this awful, fateful day. This is just the beginning of a sorrow that future days will end.
Here comes angry Tybalt again now.
How can he be alive and triumphant, and Mercutio's killed? I've had enough of my considerate mercy, and now I will act with fiery fury. Now, Tybalt, take back what you said about me being a villain, or else. And for Mercutio's soul, not yet flown far away, it's waiting for yours to keep him company. Either you or me, or both of us, must go with him.
You wretched boy that hung out with him here. You will go with him into the afterlife.
We'll see about that.
Romeo, you have to get away. Hurry, there are people around. Tybalt's living here dead. Don't stand there stupefied. The prince will condemn you to death if you're arrested. Go, get out.
Oh, I'm fate's toy!
What are you waiting for?
5 minutes later.
Which way did Mercutio killers run? Which way did Tybalt run? The murderer!
There lies Tybalt.
Come with me, sir. I charge you in the prince's name to obey.
Where are the vile men that started this fight?
Prince, I can explain it all. Everything that happened as a result of the fateful brawl. There was the man Romeo killed, the one who slew Mercutio. Oh, Tybalt! My nephew, oh brother's child, oh prince, oh nephew, oh husband, oh the blood that has been spilled, oh the relative, oh prince, oh my honorable man. You must shed blood by the Montagues, they have shed ours. Oh nephew.
Who started this fight?
It was Tybalt, who lies here dead after Romeo killed him. Romeo spoke kindly to him, urged him to stop, think about the silly fight, and mentioned your official disapproval. Everything he said with his calm expression, even voice, and humble posture could not ease Tybalt's anger, for Tybalt was deaf to talk peace. Tybalt shot Mercutio with his gun, and Mercutio, who was just angry, met him in that fight. They fought with a warlike pride. Tybalt held death at bay. With one hand, Mercutio threatened him with a death again, in turn, but Tybalt nimbly pushed back. Romeo cried out, "Stop, friends!" and tried to bat down the swords faster than his own cry. He rushed between them, and underneath his arm, Tybalt finally shot brave Mercutio, and then Tybalt ran off. He came back much later, who just begun to think of revenge. They went at it as quick as lightning. Before I could even draw my gun, break up the fight, stout-hearted Tybalt was killed, and he fell to the ground. Romeo turned back and fled. This is the truth. I stake it on my life. He's a relative of the Montagues. Affection for them twists his words. He's not telling the truth. They were 20 or so fighting in this dreadful quarrel, and Romeo was the only one who killed. I beg for justice, Prince. You must give us justice. Romeo killed Tybalt, so Romeo cannot live. 1.
Romeo killed Tybalt. Tybalt killed Mercutio, who now will pay for Mercutio's life.
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His transgression was killing Tybalt, but the law would not have condemned Tybalt to death anyway.
For the offense, let him be immediately exiled. I am not indifferent to the outcome of your feud. My family lies bleeding because of your uncivil brawls. I will punish you with such a heavy fine that you will all regret the loss of my kinsman Mercutio. I will not hear any pleading or excuses. Neither tears nor prayers will lighten the punishment, so don't try either. Let Romeo depart quickly, or else if he's found here, he'll be put to death immediately. Bring Mercutio's body to me, and obey me. Mercy only does harm when it pardons those who kill.